This challenge will help you to learn to what it will help you to learn what it means to live with purpose and then give you some tips each and every day so that you can learn to live a more purposeful life and have that life to give you more meaning. Sometimes we look out or we search and try to find things or try to put ourselves in different situations, hoping that will bring us some joy. But a lot of times what that does is it creates more of a challenge for us because we're getting frustrated, we're getting distracted from our goals, we're not able to achieve the things that we want to achieve, we're getting tired of people, and so we get through these extreme highs and these extreme lows, and we're not really getting where we need to be. Or you start achieving some of your smaller goals, but then you lose interest pretty quickly because what was the reason that you did it in the first place? So, helping you to understand what it means to live with purpose and on purpose, one connects you to understanding that you were created for a reason. You were created to actually do something. So, as you learn to understand that you were created to do something, then you learn to live with the intention of trying to do it. So, that's what this challenge is to help you with. So, yesterday we talked a little bit about what it means to live with purpose. And if you haven't had an opportunity to watch that video, I highly recommend that you do so that you can start getting that little bit of the foundation of where we're going. Now, today, we're going to dive a little bit deeper and talk more about living with purpose. Now, making the decision to live your life with purpose definitely has a profound effect on your life. Now, how does it have a profound effect on your life? Let's go through a couple of pointers so we can show you how. One, it gives you meaning. Living with purpose gives your life meaning. This is understanding that you are truly a gift from God. And we talked about this yesterday as we pointed back to Genesis 1:26 through 27 and helping us understand that we were made in his likeness and in his image. So when we understand that our life has meaning, we go through our life, every step of our life, and we're doing things to accomplish or trying to reach the goals that we have set. And as we get closer to those goals, we start feeling more fulfilled. It becomes easier to get things done, meaning start getting your goals accomplished when they're done with purpose and having that firm goal in mind. So remember, we talked about having a vision for your life. And so if you have a vision for your life, then you're on a mission to accomplish the vision. And what you're doing is you're setting small goals along the way in order for you to get there, or to help you to get there, or help you to live that out. But if you are setting goals without an actual vision, what happens is that you get frustrated. Again, you get depressed along the way because you're like nothing's working out, or that excitement about something fizzles out, probably because it's more emotionally than more intentionally. So we want to help you. We want to start thinking about how we are living out our days, how we are setting our goals, if those goals are getting us closer to helping us to be on the mission of accomplishing the vision. That's what we want to look at. Think about it. So the next thing is you create a value system. When you live with purpose, you tend to create an actual value system for your life. Now, you might think, well, I have a value system. Well, what is that value system based off of? Is it based off of the things that you need to obtain or things that you need to attain? Is it, and therefore, when you don't reach them, you might change? If you are working to accomplish something, do you stand firm on your core values and you don't waver when someone basically presents something to you because you think that that is going to be the open door for you to get what you want or get what it is that you need? Or do you stand firm believing that, well, this is what God has shown me, this is what God has given me, and this is the path that he has placed me on. And so therefore, I don't have to try to maneuver and do things completely on my own. I can lean on him for wisdom and I can lean on him for understanding. And therefore my eyes will be open more to those things that are coming to distract me from living out my purpose because I don't have to waver. And that's what you want to do. You want to have a value system that allows you to live according to God's way, live according to God's word, and therefore it becomes less easy for you to start getting pulled off of that path because you're wavering in your beliefs. So, a strong foundation. And then we want to look at the next thing is increasing your feelings of self-worth. Increasing your feelings of self-worth. When you have purpose, or when you have a meaning for your life, or your life has meaning, your self-worth increases. You know that the goals that you're working towards are actually worthwhile. You take a lot of pride in what you do and how you do it. So therefore, with each passing day, and with each step that you're making to reach your goal, you have a sense of self-worth that increases, and it continues to do so. You use that feeling to propel you day after day after day. And even though challenges come your way, your connection to your self-worth that continues to increase, you don't fall flat on your face without the desire to get back up, because you know that you are setting yourself out to accomplish something that you were created for. So that feeling of self-worth really helps you to build that resiliency as you are going along your journey of living out your purpose-filled life. When we live life with purpose that's meaningful and gives you a sense of self-worth and confidence, leads you to happiness. I mean, think about it. When you're not happy, you're trying to fill those voids, right, with people, places, and things. But if you understand that this self-worth is not coming from all of these external things, then you value yourself more, and therefore you feel happier. You have that internal joy that you understand that no one or nothing can take from you, because you start understanding that this joy has come from God. As you live out purpose, as you live out your life a certain way or according to God's way, you start receiving what's called the blessings and the rewards of that life. The blessings of the rewards are the fruit of the Spirit. And those fruits of the Spirit come in the form of joy and peace. Now, there's a lot of other fruits of the Spirit. Now, there's other fruits of the Spirit as well. So you have love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. And these are found in Galatians 5:22 through 23. Now, a person who is led by God or led by the Spirit will lead more of a productive life, right? So we get more out of our life. And when you get more out of your life, then you also receive the blessings and rewards of that as well. Like I said, sometimes we're chasing after those material things, but it's not the material things that give us the everlasting or the long-lasting happiness. What gives you those, what you want to seek after, is joy. And joy is a fruit of the Spirit, because joy is something that someone cannot take from you, no matter what happens in your life. You also have the other fruits of the Spirit, such as peace and patience and kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control, and love. And that is something that is within you, and that is something that you can then give to others. The material things that you receive for yourself and that you also try to give to others, they kind of wear away. And they also have more of an emotional attachment to it, rather than the feelings of completeness and wholeness. All right. And that kind of ties us into, your good mental health and your good physical health. And because, again, those tie back into those fruits of the Spirit. Living a purposeful life is definitely good for your health. When we're talking about peace and patience and goodness and kindness and love, these are things that are very helpful to you, and they definitely add value to your life, but they also add value to others, because what you're full of, you'll be able to give to someone else and make a meaningful impact to others. So if you're living a life that's full of peace and kindness and love and patience and goodness, faithfulness, and self-control, then it definitely helps with the stress that you put on your body, that you don't have to keep doing that to yourself and then wearing yourself out, because your heart muscles definitely can't take that level of stress. These things will help you to live a longer and more prosperous life, and a life more fulfilled, and also will help you to continue to walk upon your journey of living a purposeful life. I hope you enjoyed your tip for today, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.